there and welcome to round 8 of the American Le Mans Series from the streets of Baltimore. This is the first visit for the team here, and after a pretty tough practice session, Christophe put in a superb lap to put it on pole for the race.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's probably one of my best this year with Laguna, of course, but here, you know, that's starting not very well this morning. We was not happy with the balance of the car. The car was hitting the ground a lot, and also we decided to change the setup completely. A lot of things, suspension bar at really last moment before the qualifying, and I'm really happy because that was working very, very well. And that qualifying was really tight, only 1/10 to conquest. It's just really, really great, so I'm very happy.
So it's race day here in Baltimore. The warm-up session's about to take place out there on track. We have had some rain, but fortunately it stops, so the team are getting ready to go out and fine-tune ahead of the race later today. Scott, first of all, what's your thoughts here on being here at Baltimore? First time, it's quite a tough challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, this is... You know, last year they raced here. Unfortunately, we weren't here, but it's like any street course. You know, we've got a little bit of a disadvantage with our car being a turbo versus a naturally aspirated, but you know, we've got some strategy to overcome that. But half the part the track is really rough and the half is smooth, so you got to drive them both differently. But so far, you know, we're proud of the pole position yesterday, but this is going to be a tough fight. The time difference between the GT cars, the LMPC cars, and us, we're all right there together. So we're going to be racing with each other. So, and it's really hard to pass like any street course. So, you know, it'll be interesting.
It's a little bit with less grip, a lot more understeer in the car. They changed also some corners in the track. They took out the chicane. So, I mean, I think we had a good session right now. I mean, trying to find out about the right head of the car.
When I start running 55, a lot of vibration happened on the front of the car, so I just try to run more easily with the car. But globally, I refound the car I had yesterday in qualifying, so it could be interesting for the rest.
I found a car that's a lot more drivable, more friendly than yesterday. The lap times were good. I was scaled up in my fastest lap. I guess we have a good base for the race. We're still going to look at some information. We're thinking on some changes, but we'll make a decision later.
It's going to be very challenging. First time here for you at this circuit. You put it on pole position. How would you like to see the race go?
Well, my advice to Scott, I said, we are in pole, stay ahead. You know, I know it will be hard, but especially it's an advantage to start in pole because we know the PC and some GT in the first few laps, they will be very fast. And Scott starting ahead, get this advantage. You have some cars behind him to protect our cars.
Scott, it doesn't seem that long ago we were ready for a race, and time has just flown by, and here we are on the grid for another one.
Yeah, you know, that's the way these always work. You know, these where we have so much time in between, you know, in those sessions in the race, and all of a sudden it goes by real fast. But yeah, I had no idea that this is going to be this crowd, this big here. I mean, this is wall to wall down here.
What's the plan for the start?
Really, is to stay out of trouble. That's the, you know, that's number one. We looked at the race last year. Any yellows usually take around 15 to 20 minutes by the time they cycle through all the stuff, and so 1 or 2 yellows could, you know, shorten the race to about, you know, an hour. So, you know, just yeah, I hate to say it, but be conservative.
Just on the walk up here, this just shows, this grid here just absolutely puts it into perspective as to how narrow this track is. It must be very challenging from a driver's perspective.
Yeah, it's you're driving in between the walls and then very bumpy, so it does affect where you can put the power and what as a driver you can do and cannot do, and you just have to think about it constantly and make sure that the tire pressures are up, the temperature is up, so that you can start being more aggressive. If not, I think you're taking too much risk at the beginning.
How would you like to see the start go?
Always P1 for P2.
So the race gets underway and Scott gets a good clean start off the line, but Ricardo got caught up in a first corner incident. Fortunately, no damage, and he carried on. So the race is pretty much underway, and it was quite a nail-biting start for us today, David.
Yeah, it was, right off the bat, a big kind of a pile up. It didn't look like too much severe damage for anybody, but certainly it cost us some time. Fortunately, Ricardo got out of it. We were able to assess the damage, which wasn't much, and he kept going, so we didn't go down a lap, so that was really good. Then things have kind of settled down a little bit. We just got a little bit of a lucky break as well. The 37 car had gotten a penalty for avoidable contact with the Dyson 16 car. So, we'll take it.
Scott, that looked like a very tough race out there, but you got a good, clean start, it seems.
Yeah, no, things went our way at the start. We got a gap, and we figured they might get a penalty. So right now we're ahead, so all's good.
Ricardo, well done. That was a great drive. That first corner, you were completely boxed in.
Yeah, and I had a car on the inside, and I was in the dirty side of the track, so it was a point where I was on ice. There was nothing I could do. But happy that the car was okay, and I got back with the rest of the pack.
Well, you were running P1 overall, so that was some comeback.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me when they told me in the radio. Ever since the crash in the beginning, my mind was go forward, go fast, and try to make up the time lost there. And I guess it worked out at the end.
So as the checkered flag falls, Christoph takes P1 overall with Luis in P2. It's a great day here for the team.
Great day for the team, man. The team really needs this right now. This is great.
It's been a tough weekend, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it
But
has.
this is worth it.
This is great.
Well done. Great drive. Woo! Luis, many congratulations. Fantastic drive. You and Ricardo did a brilliant job today.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the team. I think they did a great job. David Stone being the head, putting our head down and guiding us through this very tough weekend for everybody because it was our first time here. So I think everybody did a great job. Ricardo drove, I think, one of the best races that I ever seen. So, and then, I mean, Christoph did a great job. He drove very well, and we got the 1-2 for the team. So it cannot be better than this.
Yeah, it's great for the team. Very happy that we get the result that we were looking for. And hard work in the race, but I guess that's racing.
David, many congratulations. This is a fantastic day for the team. It's been such a tough weekend. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I mean, just, to come out here and win at this race where we didn't really expect to do that well here at this type of a track with the turbo lag thing that we've been dealing with all year. Honda's done a really good job at improving that all year long. But even still, to come out here and win overall and finish second, that's first for us, and it's pretty uplifting for the team, and I'm happy for everybody, and for Scott and the drivers and everybody that worked so hard.
Our goal was to win in P2 to get a better advance to Conquest. But I said to the engineer and to everybody before the race, then my goal is just to win, nothing else. If we want to win the championship, we have to think winning races, not finishing second. And I was ready to push the car until the limit. So until I start my first lap, I was pushing. And the car was really great, and winning overall, it's something unbelievable. It doesn't happen so many times. To win with the P2 overall, so we take, and it's a really, really great day for level 5.